Alright, hi everyone. I'm back again. So, we've made our walls and now we're going to make some windows. Right now, in my design, I didn't actually put very many windows or doors. I've got a few doors here, but I didn't really do that part of the task. So, I'm actually going to get rid of this drawing for now. Right, so there's a couple of ways I could do that. I could select it, right click, so you can see when you see the blue dot, that means I've right clicked or alt clicked, and I could hide it, right? But hiding it's not very effective. Well, it is, it works perfectly well, so you can hide it, but when you need to go get it back, you have to go to display and then unhide the last object, right? So you can use hide by all means, but here's my suggestion, because we're going to be doing a lot more other things where we're going to have much more complexity. So what I suggest you do is you create a tag. So this is the tags drop down menu. What we're going to do is we're going to add a tag and we're going to call it sketch. Right, it doesn't matter what you call it, I'm just calling mine sketch so I know what it is, and so there it is. Now you can now either turn on or turn off the sketch. Now currently there's nothing on it, but if I select this this tag, you can see that my cursor's turned into this sort of tag looking thing. I'm now going to click on the drawing, and now that drawing has been tagged as being the sketch, right? I can now turn it on and off without having to refer to anything else, right? So there we go. So I've just turned off my drawing temporarily, and now I'm going to create some windows. So in my design, this is the storage area, these are the bathrooms, this is the office, right, and then this is the rest of the gym. So I'm just going to start, I'm going to create a window here, right? It's going to be an up high window, but in the floor plan we can't actually see exactly what height the window is at. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a rectangle. So I'm going to start here, and I'm going to draw the rectangle, and that currently is 200 mils thick, because that's the thickness of the wall, and it's about 3 meters long. That seems alright, so let's go 3,000, 200. There we go, and there is my window. So it's not a window yet. What we need to do is zoom in a bit more, and we're going to add some features here. So we're going to draw a line that represents the pane of the glass. So like that, right? And then you could leave it at that, but that's pretty basic. What we can do is we can add another line next to the first one, like this, and then another one on the other side, like that. So you end up with 3 lines to represent the window, right? And that's pretty good, right? That's a pretty good window representation. Now I want to create a window in the other on the other side, in the other changing room as well. So what I can do is there's a couple of things. I could redraw it exactly the same way that I did the first one, or I could just select it. So notice that when by making that marquee selection, that rectangle selection, it selected everything that was exactly inside of the window, or of my rectangle. If I do it the other way, from right to left, it selects everything that it touches, including these lines which we don't want to select. So we're going to select from left to right. That selects the window. Now I'm going to use the move tool. So this is the move tool, right? So move, or M. I'm just going to click on that, and now I'm going to select one corner of my window. Let's say here. So we click there once, right? And now it's now moving it. Now notice that everything moves with it that it's selected, that it's connected to, and distorts everything. This is a really powerful tool to use in SketchUp, but we don't want to use it now. At the moment we just want to make a copy. So if you look down in the information bar down the bottom, it says Control equals copy. So I'm going to hit the Control key once, and now I've got a copy of that original window, which I'm going to drop down here. Now notice that because I'm in a hurry, I'm not actually measuring the distances here. You should absolutely measure the distances. So a way to do that is to use your tape measure tool, and you could go click here and go, oh yeah, I want it to be 800 mils from the corner, so type in 800, and it puts a little mark there. You can see that? So now I can use my move tool again, click on this window and drag it to where I want it to actually be, which is there. Right. Good, so there's a whole lot of windows I can make there. Let's make another one over, let's say over here. We can add a few more features to it. So, another rectangle. Throw it in here. Let's see. Let's make this one 2.5 meters, so 2,500, comma 200. 2,500, comma 200, like that. And so then, like we did before, draw a line in here, from center to center, like that. Draw another one. Like that. Again, ideally you would make these, you would measure these, but I'm in a bit of a hurry, so I'm not going to do that. Right, so again, this is a very simple window. Let's make it a little bit more sophisticated by adding some mullions. So for example, I could start by creating a rectangle starting from here, let's say that, right? Then I could take that rectangle, let's get rid of the interior part here. I could take that rectangle and I could hit the M key, notice down here, the M key, to move it. And I could click here. Now, remember the command to make it into a copy mode, Control. Right, I'm going to Control copy there. Then I'm going to delete these lines. And now I'm going to take that and move it again with the M key, click, Control, like that. And now if I delete all these lines, delete this, and delete this. By the way, I'm hitting the delete key to delete it. You can use the eraser tool. I never use the eraser tool. Maybe it would be better if I did, but so you can see now it's got a mullion. Right? Actually, I might just bring this line back. So I can reuse this again by, for example, clicking on this corner, hitting Control and making a copy of it over here, and then doing that same thing again and putting a copy of it. Oh, that's pretty ugly, isn't it? Let's not do that. Let's come back to this and again use the move tool, hit the Control key and snap to there. Right, and then all I need to do is delete some of these. In a bit, so there, and there. Right, and so now there's a window with some mullions. Now, next level of complexity, what if this, instead of a window, was a sliding door? We could do that. We could move this, move a copy of it, till it's sat, let's say, okay, I'll move it out here, and then move it to be in line with this. Maybe something like that. Then I could delete all of these, and then I would end up with a window with, or a sliding door kind of arrangement. Right? I'm not going to do that because, well, too lazy and you need to finish this video, but that is it. Right? So that's how you create windows. If you wanted to create a window in this curved area, slightly more complex, I might do an advanced section at the end of this video list. But that's it. Save your work. Now, here we go. We're going to start saving, and is it actually going to work? Oh yes, it is. Right, before it was telling me that it wasn't able to save, but it is now. That's it. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks everyone.